Hi everyone, this is Anil. In this video, we will look at a fix script that will give us a list of event rules which are in use. Because if you look at a platform, like you'll have a lot of event rules coming from different plugins, but in order to truly understand which event rules are being used, this fix script will be useful. So let's look at that. This is my Git repo where we have the fix scripts, and this repo is accessible. I'll post the link to this repo on the description. Now, if you go to the fix script here, what it is doing is it is looking at EM event table and it is picking up all the events based on a filter. Now, if it's a PDA, then I would suggest trying last 1 month. But if it's a client environment, like client dev environment, then you can try last, like last 1 day and see what events gets picked up. And then it will pick up all the events. It will look at the processing nodes of the events. Then it will try to derive unique set of event rules and the source. So the combination of source and the event rule is picked up as a unique entity, and then it creates a list of such entities and it prints it out in the log. So the log will have this as the source, right? So let's look at the output. So I'm on my platform now, in ServiceNow platform, and I'm executing this fix script, and I'll run this in the background. It's the same fix script which I have posted on the GitHub, same thing. Now, if you go to logs, that source is equal to get event rules in use. We should see a log entry for that. So let's wait for the log to refresh. I can see that 3 logs got created. So let's open the log. So you can see that it made 2 entries. One, EM self-monitoring, no rule found, EM self-monitoring, event rule for YouTube. So basically it's telling that for this source as EM self-monitoring, this event rule is used in processing events. Now let's look at the events to see which is that event. Now if you go to events, let's go to history, look at events. These are the events. Now if I open this one, first one for example, and if I scroll down, I can see that in the processing nodes, event rule applied, event rule for YouTube. This is the event rule which also came up in the log. Right now, if you look at the event rules here, I made a new event rule for the purpose of this video, and which got picked up by this event processing, and that's what is displayed here. Same came up here. So now, in terms of event rules, like this is a sample event rule. Basically, it's a pretty straightforward one. It's picking up all the events coming from the source. There is no filter, which means it picks up everything. The transform and compose alert output I have left it as is. Threshold I have not configured. Binding I have left it default, right? Now, this is one such example of event rules. Similarly, in your platform, you'll have like many of them. Now, again, as I mentioned, even though many of them are active, only very few will be uh, processed or will be used in alert processing, right, due to various reasons. So again, the purpose of this script is to tell you which ones are in use. So quickly summarizing, so there's a GitHub repo which then with the name useful ServiceNow fix scripts, which has a fix script which is used to generate an output which looks which basically gives you a summary of all the event rules in use for a given source, right? And it will leverage the processing nodes of the event to generate that output. Thank you for watching. This is Anil.